Hello all. We are doing first chapter of science, the living world, adaptation and classification. In this chapter we have finished with the adaptation of plants in different regions and also saw the adaptation in animals in different regions. Today we will see the adaptation for blending with the surrounding. Changes that takes place in the various organs and life process of organisms that enable them to feed, reproduce, perpetuate themselves and protect themselves from their enemies in specific surroundings depending upon the habitat and its geographical conditions is adaptation. See how animals blend themselves in their surrounding to survive. Here are the few examples of those animals. We cannot easily spot colorful butterflies, lizards and grasshoppers. They get camouflage amidst grasses. Parts of plants like stem, leaves, flowers, etc. That is because their colors blend with those of their surroundings. Now meaning of some words came in the video. Camouflage. That means hide or disguise the presence. Amidst means in between. Blending, the action of mixing and combining. Perpetuate, to make something typically an undesirable situation or an unfounded belief continue indefinitely. So this was about adaptation for blending with the surroundings. Next is Darwin's theory for evolution. The great scientist Charles Darwin stated the principle of natural selection. Charles Darwin, a biologist, studied numerous types of plants and animals and suggested that only those organisms are likely to survive which can best adapt themselves to a changing environment. This is called the theory of survival of the fittest. This is the Darwin's first principle. Now next part of this chapter is classification of living organisms. How animals classify. It is difficult to study and remember all the organisms in this diverse living world at the same time. So classification helps in this respect. Different scientists have used different criteria independently classified plants and animals. A hierarchy is formed in the classification that starts with the kingdom Animalia or kingdom Plantae. Further, groups and subgroups are formed depending upon basic similarities and differences. This is called the hierarchy of classification. Next is binomial nomenclature by Carl Linnaeus. So let's understand what it is. Imagine that there are 4 students with the name Kabir in a classroom. If you are talking about any one of them, how would you ensure that others know which one of you are talking about without any confusion? Then we would tell the full name, that is the first and the last name. This is similar to binomial nomenclature. A scientific name has assigned to each organism. It consists of 2 parts. The first part is genus and the second species. All identified organisms have been assigned a binomial name as per the guidelines of the International Code of Nomenclature. See, following are the examples of organism from kingdom Plantae and Animalia classified by the binomial method of nomenclature. There are living things like dog, scientific name is Canis lepus, familiaris, cow, Bos taurus. All the organisms of a species are so similar that irrespective of differences in color, height, habitats and habits, they can reproduce among themselves and form new individuals like themselves. For example, all domestic cats in the world belong to the same species. The same is true in the case of animals like hen, cow, dog, etc. and plants like mango, wheat, maize, hibiscus, jowar, etc. So this was all about the chapter The Living World, Adaptation and Classification. First we saw adaptation in plants, then adaptation in animals, then how plants and animals classified by a method binomial classification. This was the first chapter of science. Thank you all.